What's up, guys? Welcome back. So I figured I'd give you a little rundown on exactly what happened and why I'm doing what I'm doing. A little bit more context. So July 6th, my father-in-law is mowing my yard while I'm away, and apparently, according to my neighbors, he hit their brand new fence that was like 3 or 4 days old. Okay. They say they have video, but they couldn't produce it, and the witness statements that they basically showed my father-in-law driving my lawnmower away from the fence in a different area. So you would think that if he actually hit the fence, they would show that particular part, but they didn't. So it makes me question, well, did he actually hit it, or did they damage it and they're trying to have somebody else pay for it? I don't know. My father-in-law, he's an honest man. He's a gruff guy, you know, he's an old logger, but he's not one that lies. He doesn't. I mean, he can't lie. I've seen him try, and it's like, what are you doing, man? That's not the truth. So, and he feels horrible about this whole situation, and he even said, hey, if I hit it, I would have said it. I don't honestly know if I hit it or not. So my neighbor's wife comes over with his daughter, and they come up to my wife on my front porch, and they bring an invoice for $220. Now, it's like, wait a minute, how do you have an invoice if this just happened like 10 minutes ago for $220 for a 6-inch piece of chain link fence? You've got to be kidding me. There ain't no way we're paying that. So my wife goes back and looks at the fence along with my father-in-law. Now, that's when all hell breaks loose, and my neighbor decides that he's going to start screaming at my father-in-law and my wife, and basically saying that, you know, they're liars and just overall unpleasant. To which they say, hey, we're done talking, and they walk away. Neighbors aren't done. They decide to call the cops, and when the cops show up, they look at it and they're like, yeah, there's damage. But my neighbors don't press charges. They don't want charges pressed. They just want it to be a warning. Okay. Warning for what? Nobody's trying to mess with you, dude. Nobody cares about your fence. I don't care about your fence at all. You built it in a particular spot where it's directly, well, on mostly his side, but right on up against the property line. Fine, I don't care. I'm glad you have a fence. Good for you. Happy. But the fact that you want to sit there and start screaming at my wife and my father-in-law, calling them liars, and then call the cops on them, but yet don't do anything with the cops, it's just narcissistic. It is just bullying and intimidating, and it's like, dude, you're not going to dominate me. You're not going to intimidate us. There's no way we're ever going to back down from someone like you, especially since I worked in corrections as a corrections officer for 15 years. I've dealt with murderers, I've dealt with rapists, I've dealt with people that are the scum of the earth, if you will, and this doesn't intimidate me. This actually makes it to where it's fun for me, because it's like your amateur hour. So that's why I'm building this fence. That's why this is going up, is because he wants to sit there and paint my family as this aggressive and intimidating group of people that just moved in. No, man, we're just minding our P's and Q's and just trying to be left alone. Your wife is escalating it by sitting there and recording us all the time. And your daughter is just a puppet who follows you guys along. And my neighbor just literally wants to act like he's the, you know, the big guy on the block, I guess. I don't know. It's like, you can think that all you want. I don't care. But that's why I'm building this fence legally on my property, and I'm going to remind you of the laws that you're currently breaking by harassing my wife, by having a fence built where you came onto my property, that you're recording us audibly, which is not allowed in Washington, and you're continuing to do such things, which is stalking. So that's why those 4 RCWs are going up on the fence. And that is why I'm also going to put on there, leave us alone. We know the law. So it's about boundaries. It's about getting bullies to back off. It's about protecting my family. That's what this is all about. These guys crossed the line, and that's why this whole YouTube channel came up. Oh, there was a fish that just jumped. But that's why this whole YouTube channel came up, because they're going to start respecting the line. They're going to leave us alone, and they've already crossed it beyond what they should have. So that's why they're going to have consequences, legal consequences, and they're going to have to look at it every single day. So I appreciate you all for showing up. I appreciate you all for watching. And if you got something going on where a neighbor's bullying you, intimidating you, doing things like that, talk to a professional and find out what your local laws are with wherever you're at, and stand your ground. Draw that line. Don't let them intimidate you. Don't let them mess with you. So, and that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm trying to do. And I hope it helps somebody along the way, because I know doing this and reaching out and just letting my voice be heard has helped a lot. So to all of you that have had kind words, I appreciate you. Thank you. And we'll be talking to you very soon. And yeah, thanks again. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe right there. And yeah, let's keep this going, man. Talk to you soon. Later, guys.